So Caktus was founded in 2007, and Colin and I and our other co-founders met in a software engineering class in college and found that we really enjoyed working together and wanted to found a company on the principle of this collaborative software development that we found we enjoyed.
We build custom web-based software applications and work for a variety of clients, from larger corporate entities to NGOs like the UN. We started thinking about employee ownership in around 2012 or 2013 from a suggestion from our accountant, I think, to think about like a succession plan. And
for example, in the events, tragic event, Colin and I were both caught in a plane crash or something, that it might be better to pass on the company to our employees who are already here and invested, rather than a family member who might not have the interest in software development than we and our staff do. I think our concern with the possibility of selling the business to a third party was that that may turn into an exercise of trying to extract as much value as possible from our workers, and that's not something that I think has been a part of what we've set out to achieve with Caktus when we started.
Ahead of Caktus converting to employee ownership, we went down a fun little rabbit hole of shifting our organizational structure to one that's layered and autonomous. And that comes with a number of kind of facets, but the most common one that people know of is self-management or self-direction.
At the same time that we were exploring employee ownership, we also made the decision to adopt a more self-directed management style called Teal.
I think some differences that I've seen over the years between employee-owned organizations and more traditional non-employee-owned organizations is the level of engagement with the team.
One of the goals that we had when converting to an employee-owned company was resilience. The hope is that being an employee-owned company would allow us to better weather any financial challenges that the business might encounter. And another goal that we had in the conversion process is governance. So now we have a established board of directors, 3 of whom are elected employee representatives, and Colin and I are the other 2 representatives on the board. Yeah, I guess the advice I might have for other companies considering employee ownership is to take your time. Don't hold yourselves to an artificial timeline as you're going through the process. Allow time for employees and yourselves as owners to become comfortable with the idea and get invested and excited, and then to take time to figure out the details and how to do it right. We could not have gone through the conversion process on our own. We interviewed several consultants at the time in 2018 and eventually hired the ICA group. And our consultant there helped us over the course of 2.5 years.
The North Carolina Employee Ownership Center is a central hub for employee ownership in North Carolina. And we have a variety of information, resources, videos, articles, stories of businesses that have gone through employee ownership transitions, so that those connections and that information is very helpful when companies are considering a transition.
When Caktus started this journey, there was no organization in North Carolina that was focused on employee ownership. So we are incredibly happy that the North Carolina Employee Ownership Center exists, both to help Caktus in its continuing journey and hopefully to help other organizations that are exploring this opportunity proceed with their journey as well.